Good morning everybody, welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Sunday the 19th of May 2024 and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we have some astrology for today. We have the moon in Libra all day. It's going to form an opposition to Mars in Aries, who is forming a conjunction to the North Node in Aries, which means that the moon will be making a conjunction to the South Node in Libra. We also have the Sun in Taurus making a sextile to Neptune in Pisces. So the general energy of the day is letting go of a karmic limitation to drive ourselves forward. We're dissolving, we're releasing, we're letting go to step into the Gemini portal tomorrow, beginning Gemini season, and we have a month of the sun being in Gemini. So it's all about letting go today, so that we can go to our advance in the direction our soul wants us to go, our true life direction, which sounds good to me. So let's do some cards and see what the cards want to tell us about this energy. So let's have the Line Strider Tarot deck. And let's have the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. And see what we need to know. So what do we need to know for Sunday the 19th of May 2024? Messages from Spirit please for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? So, on the bottom we've got knowledge. We've got home. And we've got truth. Okay. So, what we've been going through and what we've been learning brings us home to ourselves. For me, home is where the heart is. It's not so much a physical location or anything like that where you live. It's in your heart. So what we've been learning, the new knowledge, the new understanding we have, it brings us into closer connection with our heart, with our home, and into our authentic truth. So that's the oracles for today. That's what I'm seeing there. Let's do some tarot and see what the tarot wants to add to the story. So let's see, what do we need to know for Sunday the 19th of May 2024? Messages from Spirit please for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? Okay, what do we need to know? Oops. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the clarifiers. We have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Strength card, and what's going on in the subconscious, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Ten of Cups, we have Temperance, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Death card, we have the Four of Wands. So, Four of Wands. We've got that portal going into Gemini. So, okay, when I laid the cards down, when I laid the first three cards down, the first thing I noticed was the yellow in all three cards. Now, yellow as a colour is associated with the mind and learning and knowing, which related me back to that that knowledge card. Okay, so, and then also both the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, we've got the green there as well. So heart, knowing of the heart, coming back to the heart. Also, the other thing with the green and the yellow is solar plexus and heart chakra, which you need those to be in balance to, what's the word I'm looking for? Ethically use your power. So power, which sits at the solar plexus, if it's not balanced with the love of the heart chakra, is often open to abuse because it's got no compassion with it. It's got no love there, and it can become hard, and it can become egotistical and abusive even. So balancing the heart and the solar plexus, knowledge with love, knowledge with compassion, power with compassion. Okay, so where we find ourselves today, the Six of Pentacles. So reciprocity, being open to receive. Often in this card, it's about sort of receiving a little something nice from the universe, which on one level it can be, but for me it's the bigger perspective of reciprocity and that balance in your life. For me, the six, we've got three sixes as well out. Six of Wands, Six of Cups and Six of Pentacles. The six that's missing is the Six of Swords, which is that moving away from difficult situations, stormy seas, rough seas, and being supported somewhere that's a lot calmer. Often in the Six of Swords, there's somebody, you know, rowing the boat to help the figures from a difficult situation into a calmer situation. Now that moving from stormy waters to calmer seas could be a little bit of financial help coming in. When I've got three of a particular number or a particular of the same kind, so in this case the three sixes, the one that's missing holds a prominent position in the reading. Its prominence is due to its absence. Okay, so you could be on the receiving end. It may not be even money, it may be help, physical help from somebody to help you get from a sticky situation or stormy waters, rough seas, and take you to somewhere calmer that's more peaceful. So being open to receive. It can be, in some cases, it's the other way around and you're able to help somebody else. Okay, see where I'm coming from with the reciprocity? That give and take. When it comes to questioning with the Six of Pentacles, it's about for us to question our relationship with reciprocity and give and take in our relationships. Okay, and that could be love relationships, family relationships, friend relationships, business relationships, work relationships. Okay, is there reciprocity in those relationships, or are you somebody that does a lot of giving and everybody else takes? Okay, what happens when you're in need of receiving? Okay, for some people, they don't like receiving and actively push it away, even with compliments and things like that. It's, oh no, this thing, oh, it's nothing. Okay, learn in the first instance to accept and receive compliments and things. Thank you. Oh, glad. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Yes, I quite like this. You know, sort of just opening yourself up. Because if the universe is repeatedly trying to give us something and we're not open to receiving it, we keep pushing away, pushing away, pushing away, it will eventually stop giving because you go take it somewhere else for somebody else that is open to receiving. So this could be one of the primary questions for today, looking at our relationships with giving and receiving, and making sure that we're not all give, 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 and everybody else is taking for us, and making sure that we're open to receiving. Okay, what's moving away? The energy that's sort of drifting away now is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, fixed fire. All the queens for me is the fixed energy or water of fire, which is Leo energy. Fixed fire is Leo. So for me, the Queen of Wands is all that Leo energy of creativity and fun and playfulness, even childhood, innocence and wonder, can be sexual relationships and romance and playing. And then also sort of it can be, be not being centre stage, receiving those compliments, being adored. Are you open to being adored? And there's a question to ask yourself. Anyway, this energy is moving away. Okay, our foundation, what's beneath us is the Six of Cups. So for me, the Six of Cups is about reminiscing, looking back into the past, remembering other people or situations or times from the past. It could be that people from the past are re-emerging into your life, and this could be because there's something to finish off, or for something to go another round, or maybe just to test you, to see whether you'll go back. Especially with the Six of Pentacles, it's like sort of, were you the giver in previous relationships and someone's coming back to see if they can have another go with you? And have you grown and changed and actually put yourself more centre and go, oh, actually, no, thank you. So we look at the picture of all the cards together and we start getting emerging pictures. So the Six of Cups, reminiscing. It can also, in some decks as well, it's called pleasure, and it can be about, just being in the moment. Okay, maybe seeing how reminiscing and seeing how far you've come from the past, but just, being in your senses in this moment, in pleasure, and pausing in that pleasure. The Six of Cups is the sun in Scorpio, so shining that light on your emotional selves. Okay, the card above, the message from Spirit, is the Five of Swords. So for me, the Five of Swords is a reminder not to self-sabotage. Okay, and in this reading, that self-sabotaging could look like not being able to receive from the universe, from others, and pushing it away. It could be letting others into our lives from the past that, sort of, sometimes you have people that are just like bad pennies and show up to almost like so you'd think they were like a object of sabotage for you. A little test from the universe. Okay, sort of exes that can sniff it out when you're getting back on your feet and you're sort of getting on with yourself, and they turn up out of the blue and try and drag you back to where you were, So yeah, message from Spirit about not self-sabotaging today. And then we go into the Seven of Cups. Okay, so again, on the same theme, from the Seven of Cups is about illusions, delusions, and fantasy futures. So I'll be reminiscing about the past and sort of fantasizing about these ideal situations that with someone from the past that actually they weren't. You know, the rose tinted glasses scenario. I do have a story. Oh my God. I have a story about rose tinted sunglasses. And I'm not saying the universe was having a right old laugh at me, but the universe was having a right old laugh at me. I had these amazing sunglasses. This is going back to the early 2000s. Oh my God, they were amazing. Dusky pink, rose tinted sunglasses, slightly mirrored, looked fabulous on. I loved them to bits. I just got them. And I met a guy. Had a couple of year relationship with him. Always looking for the best in him, or you know, still in the days when I was in saviour complex of, you know, he's got a good heart. Anyway, 2 years I was with him before I ended it. I kicked him to the wall. And I'm not kidding you, within a week, within a week of me ending it, I smashed those rose tinted glasses. And the irony has never left me. Yes, the great cosmic joke there in full play. And the rose tinted glasses have stayed with me for a while. So 2000, 2008, 2009, maybe 2007, 2008. So I was getting my neurodiversity diagnosis. Okay. And so you've noticed my glasses they've got green tinged lenses, a mixture of green and yellow. But my first pair, they were orange and rose pink combination. And looking through the world through rose tinted orange glasses, they were great. Anything you looked at, everything looked so much more alive with that filter over your eyes. The green's not so. More lemony when looking through these, but yeah, that first pair was. Seeing the world through rose tinted glasses, so I could read. I could read off screens and things. Not that I actually read. I still just scan read. But it did help. It helps with work. It stopped me getting headaches and things. Anyway, with screen reading. So, anyway, things to watch out for today. The clarifiers. We've got the 10 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands here. So maybe looking or having a more realistic look at sort of what we consider a successful life. The 10 of Pentacles, especially because we've got a home come up and truth. So for a lot of people, the 10 of Pentacles represents family wealth, the home, the 2.4 kids or whatever it is now, the good job that pays well, money in the bank, all the physical, material wealth and abundance. For me, it's more about security, stability. There's another S word, security, stability. Security, stability. It'll come back to me. But sort of not sort of all up and down. It's having sort of maybe a regular income coming in, have a safe home to live in, and prosperity and abundance. Okay, so, you know, I've never wanted that lifestyle of the family, marriage, children, regular reliable job, you know, regular holidays and things like that. That would stifle me, and just far too much responsibility. Yeah, for me, I see it as security and stability with prosperity and abundance. But yeah, I think you're being asked, you're being questioned about it here, because we've got the 10 of Wands, and maybe what you thought you wanted has become overwhelming. It's too much responsibility. And yeah, you might be feeling closed in or trapped, and something needs to change to free yourself up. You know, sort of from a very early age, we're sort of modelled and conditioned and groomed for this type of life, where, you know, sort of you go to school, you get your qualifications, you get a job, or you go to university, or you do whatever, and then you get settled into, you know, secure job, and you get married and buy a home and you have children, and it's like this life is mapped out. Or it's not. But yeah, I get a sense of that's being questioned. Maybe in some way, something within that 10 of Pentacles has become overwhelming, and you're ready to kick it out, and come back to yourself, because we've got the Strength card here. Okay, which is coming back to your inner strength, your courage, your convictions, your confidence, that sense of knowing who you are. Coming back to the yellow with the solar plexus and the sun shining your light out into the world. And also coming back to Leo energy, which is where we were with the Queen of Wands. So, okay, over the last few months, with all the eclipses, with Mercury retrograde, the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, because this last Monday, we had the Sun conjuncting Uranus, and this weekend we've had the Sun conjuncting Jupiter, and now sextiling Neptune. We've had Venus starting the week having a sextile to Saturn, and this weekend a conjunction to Uranus. We've got Mars conjuncting the North Node, opposing the Moon, home is where the heart is, and the South Node. So maybe sort of things have come to the surface and bubbled up over these last few months that make you question where home is. And now you're stepping into new truth, or there's new truth coming in, that you're releasing some of your old values or some of your old ideas about what life's meant to look like. Okay, so let's dive into the subconscious and see what's going on there. So straight away we start off with the Six of Wands, which is, you know, victory, and the third six, you know, sort of we've been on this journey, and maybe you have come to new truth and feel more at home in yourself, and that's a victory to be celebrated. And we've got a third 10. Okay, so the third 10 we've got is a 10 of Cups. Coming back to that emotional living over the rainbow in the land of happy ever after. Okay, if the 10 of Pentacles that you have at the moment doesn't leave you feeling like that, and you just feel overburdened, how do you release and let go of some of the stuff so you come back to this feeling emotionally of living over the rainbow in the land of happy ever after? Okay. Coming back to balance, because the next card is Temperance. Okay, so the 10 we don't have is the 10 of Swords, which is, you know, you can't go on any longer. You've come to the end of an old mindset, old mental story, narrative, conditioning put on you, other people's expectations. You've come to the end of that and you're standing in your truth. It's always a good way to be. Okay, and now's the time to balance it. As you do that, things change really quickly because we've got the 8 of Wands here. Okay, and a part of you dies and you let go of this. When I did the astrology, remember I was talking about dissolving, letting go, releasing, letting go of karmic limitations to drive yourself forward in your true life direction. So yeah, you're letting go of stuff. And then the last card is the 4 of Wands, which is the 1111 portal card. Completion, perfection, and passing through the portal. So the sun is moving into Gemini tomorrow, and the sigil, glyph, whatever, for Gemini looks like a doorway. It looks like a portal. So we are moving through a portal into new knowledge and truth and things, and we go from, you know, fixed earth of Taurus into mutable air of the mind. Expect new ideas and just lots of thinking and reading and communicating over the next 4 weeks when the sun's in Gemini. Okay, so let's have an Art of the Sacred Wheel card and see what the message is for us here. And there. Let's get my one from my little pile of cards. So what do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Oops, well, there we go. We've got number 2, revealing hidden potential. Okay, when we let go of the old, it makes space for the new. Things that have been hidden can come to light. So that's your reading for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's resonated for you. If it has, as always, please do like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, from the bottom of my heart, in deep gratitude, thank you for watching.